Merhaba from Keswick Village. This is the Rorschach Turkey update from the 24th of September 2024. A quick summary of what's going down in Turkey. The Court of Accounts published its 2023 report on the Social Security Institution, or SGK, revealing inconsistencies in its data. The report noted that almost 70,000 medical devices, which should have been returned, remained registered to deceased individuals in the SGK's Financial Automation System project, or MOSIP, which tracks financial and inventory data. Additionally, the Medulla system, used for processing healthcare transactions like medical device distribution, showed around 30,000 unreturned medical devices assigned to deceased individuals. The report highlighted that SGK has been ineffective in retrieving these devices and pointed out discrepancies between MOSIP and Medulla as they track device returns separately, leading to conflicting data and hindering effective monitoring of medical equipment. On to international news. On Sunday the 22nd, Syria declared a general amnesty for military desertion, minor offenses, and specific violations committed before this date. However, individuals who failed to surrender within 3 months domestically or 4 months abroad will be excluded from the amnesty. Still, it doesn't cover serious offenses like bribery and forgery. This announcement reached Turkish news outlets, sparking speculation that Syrian refugees in Turkey, many of whom fled to escape prosecution, might consider returning to Syria. Next up, on Saturday the 21st, the Environment, Urbanization, and Climate Change Ministry approved a new zoning plan to relocate certain neighborhoods in Kocaeli's Dilovasi district, citing industrial pollution. Dilovasi, home to numerous heavy industrial facilities, has seen increased pollution and a spike in cancer cases as factories have expanded. The relocation plan covers 26 hectares of land and will start with the Tavşancıl neighborhood near these industrial zones. On another note, the Education Ministry responded to a growing public outcry regarding complaints about poor hygiene in public schools, stating plans to hire 30,000 new cleaning personnel. Parents had reported accumulating trash, broken faucets, and unsanitary conditions in schools, prompting complaints to the presidential communication system. In Istanbul, one elementary school faced major hygiene issues, leading to a principal's resignation. Some parents even reported that a school asked them to clean classrooms due to the staffing shortage. The education minister explained that there were 120,000 cleaning positions available, but only 25% of them were filled due to a lack of applicants. However, he assured the public that the shortage would be resolved within a week. On to politics. On Thursday the 19th, Istanbul's Beyoğlu district municipality, run by the main opposition, the Republican People's Party, or CHP, announced that the district's governor office had blocked municipality staff from entering their shared building, demanding their eviction. The municipality stated that this obstruction violates public service laws and promised to take legal action against those responsible. The tension reportedly stems from the municipality's switching from the ruling Justice and Development Party, or AKP, to the CHP in this year's local elections, with some suggesting the governor no longer wants to share the building with the opposition. However, the district governor's office denied this, stating the eviction request was because the municipality's building, under construction since early 2023, was finished in July 2024, and it was time for the municipality units and its staff to return to its own premises. In more news on politics, Fatih Erbakan, the leader of the conservative and Islamist New Welfare Party, or YRP, said that they will never ally with the ruling AKP again. He expressed concern that young people are turning to deism and atheism, influenced by the AKP's superficial approach to Islam. During the 2023 presidential and parliamentary elections, Erbakan's party cautioned against transferring power to the main opposition, the secular CHP. Consequently, the YRP allied with the AKP based on their shared conservative values. However, Erbakan criticized the AKP for undermining their trust, pointing to inadequate support in local elections and issues concerning religious integrity. He affirmed their commitment to moving forward independently from now on. In some economic updates, according to September data from the European Statistical Office, or Eurostat, the average weekly working hours in EU countries was 36, while in Turkey it was 44. It added that in Turkey, people work more hours but earn less, with the country ranking among the nations with the lowest minimum wage in Europe, with Bulgaria at the bottom of the list. The Netherlands has the lowest average working hours at 32, and the minimum wage is about $2,200, whereas Turkey's is around $480. Still on the economy, on Thursday the 19th, the CHP asked the Constitutional Court to cancel the Public Savings Measures Law, passed in July 2024 as a money-tightening policy to address the current account deficit. The CHP deputy chair said that the law unfairly benefits foreign investors by cutting stamp duty and special consumption tax, which goes against its savings goal. He also pointed out that the law exempts the Turkish Petroleum Pipeline Corporation and the Turkish Grain Board from following public procurement rules, questioning how this helps with savings. Additionally, he criticized the law for allowing certain officials to continue receiving multiple salaries until the end of 2024. In other news, Ayup Sabri Tuncer, a cosmetic brand, experienced significant growth during the pandemic for its cologne, a traditional Turkish cologne widely used for its refreshing scent and antiseptic properties. However, it now faces an urgent recall order from the European Union for colognes made before March 2022. The EU cited concerns that these products could harm pregnant women and unborn babies, citing the presence of butylphenyl methylpropionol, a banned substance in cosmetics. The company said that it stopped using this ingredient in March 2022 when it was banned and has since updated its formulas. It added that efforts to misrepresent the situation aimed to tarnish the brand and reassured consumers of their commitment to safety and compliance with EU regulations. On Friday the 20th, the Trade Ministry announced strict regulations in the official gazette on the import of plug-in hybrid vehicles from specific countries, including China. These new rules, which follow a June decision to limit electric vehicle imports, require importers to have 20 authorized service centers across 7 regions of Turkey, specifically targeting hybrids not produced in the European Union or Free Trade Agreement countries. Analysts note that no importers currently meet these criteria, effectively halting future imports. These new regulations were put into question, as they can be seen as a way to pressure Chinese automakers like BYD, Chery, and SAIC, who are in talks with Turkey about local production. Speaking of vehicles, the Revenue Administration announced changes to the National Vehicle Recognition System to prevent tax losses from improper invoices caused by manual license plate entry at fuel stations. According to the new regulation, vehicles must have a digital vehicle recognition unit label by the end of this year. Any vehicles purchased after this deadline will need to obtain the label separately until July, after which it will become part of the purchase process for all new vehicles. The system will automatically transfer license plate information during fuel purchases, eliminating manual entry and helping to prevent substantial tax losses. In the eastern border city of Van, police seized 22 kilograms of smuggled gold bars worth 66 million liras, around $2.5 million, during a joint operation by the Anti-Smuggling and Organized Crime Branch and the Intelligence Unit. The police detained one suspect and began legal proceedings against him. Smuggling in the region typically involves items like tea from neighboring countries. Moving gold is definitely a whole new level. And for our final story, the Ministry of Culture and Tourism announced that excavations of the Kizlan Ottoman wreck in the western Dacia have revealed significant findings. Among the artifacts are 14 Janissary muskets, approximately 2,500 lead shots, and cannonballs, indicating the ship's involvement in a conflict. This wreck marks the first find of an Ottoman ship with Janissary remains. The excavations will likely finish in 2025, potentially offering new insights into Ottoman maritime history. And that's it for this week. Thanks for sticking around for this episode of the Rorschach Turkey Update. If you've got questions, thoughts, or just want to say hi, reach out at info@rorschach.com. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Hoşça kalın.